did not execute them in return for the hangings. We forewarned that if our prisoners of war are being executed, a day may come when prisoners of war on the other side will have to face the same fate in all the tragedy. But we did it in order to prevent further hangings. I would like to remind you that there was a General Barker, a commanding officer of your forces in the country you call Palestine. And he said, I will hang 100 Jews and there will be peace in Palestine. He hanged 10. He intended, to all intents and purposes, to hang another 90. But we prevented him from doing so, because after that tragedy, none of our men were ever hanged. By the by, I would like to remind you of another fact. 2 men of the IRGUN were taken to prison and flogged. They got 18 lashes with a whip. We also forewarned, don't flog our men, they are not criminals. They are fighters for freedom. Their honor is a soldier's honor. They flogged them. We took retribution. Since then, there was no flogging in Israel, neither of the Jew nor of the Arab. I suppose in both events, we did a great thing for humanity. No more hangings, no more flogging in our country. But the responsibility for both events rests on those who gave the orders from London in those days to hang the men of the IRGUN and to flog the men of the IRGUN. Otherwise, that would have never happened. We took hundreds of soldiers and British officers prisoners. The battle is over, we set them free. They themselves told the story how they were well treated. So therefore, all those accusations against the IRGUN are absolutely baseless.
Did you really expect the British to be hospitable towards you, rather than to be received with bomb threats?
Now I am here. Mr. Makarios, Archbishop Makarios was here. It was only a year after the fight in Cyprus came to an end. Weren't British soldiers killed in Cyprus? But he was received hospitably by your press. I suppose Mr. Kenyatta was here. Something happened to the Britons, not to soldiers, to civilians in many parts of Kenya. Wasn't he received warmly? Mr. De Valera did something to British soldiers in Dublin in 1918. Wasn't he received hospitably?
Are you comparing your actions with the IRA then?
I am not making any comparisons. I am only asking these rhetorical questions for one reason. Because I do know, as probably you do know in your heart, that if I am not received as they were received, the reason is one, because I am a Jewish fighter.